Think about your morning routine for a moment. When you wake up and walk from your bedroom to the kitchen for breakfast, you probably don't think much about it. That short walk is about 90 feet. It's easy, familiar, and it's almost automatic. But for me, that same 90 feet has carried a completely different meaning for most of my life. Since I was 4 years old, 90 feet has represented pressure, fear, failure, and growth. It's the distance between bases on a baseball field, and it's where some of my most important life lessons were learned. Today, I want to share part of my journey as an athlete and a model, and how one simple statistic, the 300 batting average, completely changed the way I understand success. I want to show you how baseball taught me that you don't need to succeed every time to be great, and how that mindset helped me survive years and years of rejection and still move forward. To understand why those 90 feet matter, you have to understand baseball's reality. In most areas of life, failing 70% of the time would be unacceptable. But in baseball, failing 7 out of 10 times can make you elite. As of 2025, the average Major League Baseball player is hitting about 245. That means even the best players in the world get it right less than 3 times out of 10. Yet those same players are celebrated, respected, and paid hundreds of millions of dollars. A Hall of Fame career can be built on only batting 300. That's a powerful lesson. Baseball proves that perfection isn't required for excellence. What's required is the willingness to keep stepping up and running those 90 feet, even when failure is likely. When I applied that mindset to life, everything changed. Failure stopped, feeling like a personal flaw, and started feeling like a step to a major process. A strikeout wasn't proof that I didn't belong. It was just one at bat in a very long season. That lesson became crucial when I entered the professional modeling industry. Modeling is constant rejection. You hear no over and over and over, often for years without your control. It's exhausting, but you have to put in what's left into it. Instead, I treat every rejection like it's a strikeout. One swing, one miss, nothing more. I knew that if I stayed consistent, that one yes would eventually come. And I promise you, it always does. That single yes creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence opens doors. And over time, you realize you no longer are focused on rejection. You're focused on staying in the game long enough to keep swinging. Here's what I learned: success doesn't require a perfect record, it requires courage. It requires the courage to show up again and again and again, the courage to fail publicly over and over and over, the courage to run 90 feet knowing you may not make it. Once you accept that 30% success rate, you will slowly start to lose all of the fear to be perfect. So the next time you walk 90 feet, whether it's across your house to your car, toward an opportunity that steers you from the rest of your peers, remember this: you don't need to win every battle. You just need the courage to keep stepping up to the plate. Because one lesson that I have learned, and it's replayed itself over in my head for years and years and years, is that you will only be as good as your next step back.